Hi, I'm Shiga Lin, and you're watching the AU Review.
亦能愉快的生存，修補惡劣痕，給我活過找個起點。
Talking about touring, you are coming to Australia very soon.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about a little bit about this trip coming up?
Yeah, I'm actually really excited, and ever since I've been a singer, I'm actually really surprised how often we get to travel to Australia, because I get to travel to Australia maybe at least once or twice a year, and it's because their Asian market is actually a lot bigger than I thought, and therefore we have the opportunity to perform there. And this coming September, we're gonna have a show there. It's actually not my show, but it's like Pakho's concert in Melbourne, and I feel really lucky because every time he has a show, he'll always bring me along to be his guest. So I think that's like really cool. Like I look up to him like a older brother.
Sure.
So I really appreciate how he always like tries to give me these opportunities in terms of performing in different places. So we're coming in September to Melbourne. So
Very good.
Get your tickets online. Come see us.
You can tell you've been to Australia before because you pronounced Melbourne correctly.
Really? How do people pronounce
Well,
it?
some people pronounce it Melbourne, but it's
Oh,
actually
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Melbourne, yeah.
So you pronounce it correctly.
I think it's because I have a really strong American accent. So I don't know actually.
Maybe.
Like I guess it's the accent thing.
Could be.
Yeah.
Talking about, I guess, Australia. What's your favorite memory of Australia when you visited last time?
Definitely the food. Because I love seafood.
Right,
And
right.
I've been to Sydney's is it the something market?
The fish market.
Yeah, the fish market, and it's amazing. And I remember going with my manager. We went at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we
What?
were having
7?
oysters. Yeah, because we didn't have any other time.
Right.
And basically, every time I travel to Australia, it's always like a 3-day trip.
Yeah.
And it's intense.
So you never get to stay a while, have a look around.
Exactly, but we do eat a lot. So every time I go to like Australia, I always gain weight when I come back. But basically, we didn't have time to go to the fish market, so it was the only chance to go before our flight. So we had to go 7 in the morning, and
Wow.
we're having like 2 dozens of oysters, scampi's, uni. And I was like, oh my god, I love seafood, but I'm bloated. But it was a fun experience because it was like so fresh.
Yeah. Let's talk about movies. You shot a film this year. Can you tell us a little bit about this film, When Geek Meets Serial Killer?
Yeah, as you can tell from the name, it's actually a funny movie. It's a black humor, and it's about a guy, actually 2 guys, meeting on the internet and how they started to bond through the internet, and then after they met, they started killing people together. So
As you do.
yeah, like well for me, I was just playing a role of one of the guy's girlfriends. So I kind of had I was kind of like schizophrenic. So I kind of had like two sides of my personality. Like one side is like a very innocent, really home girl, kind of like the girl next door kind of girl, and then the other side is more vicious and more devious and has a lot of mind games playing, that kind of character. Yeah. So it was quite interesting trying to play both sides. But I think the biggest challenge in this movie is that I actually tried to, I was able to try out wires and like fighting scenes and killing scenes, and that's like something I've never tried before. So I think this was actually quite interesting.
Is there a role that you really want to play in the future? Is there a particular style
I really want to try like a real like straight on fighting role.
Right.
But this wasn't like a straight on fighting role, but it was a good chance for me to learn about it, because I've never known how it's like to work with like a stunt or work with like wires or having to practice how it's like to have a fight scene in a movie. But after I tried, I'm actually even more interested in it. So
plans for the rest of this year, besides coming to Australia and the album and your movie, I can't keep track of you, of course, because you're doing so much. Any other plans for the rest of this year?
Yeah, I'm going to do this is not music related though, but I'm gonna do a half marathon.
Oh yes, I see you've been training on your Instagram.
So basically, I think Hong Kong artists are more versatile. Like they try everything. Like apart from just singing and acting and maybe TV series, like we have like a lot of other stuff going on the side as well. So maybe some artists would do like businesses, like I don't know, like maybe in food and beverage
or fashion.
And for me, I picked up another interest, and that's running. So
marathon running.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, actually, this is kind of related to my work and what I'm doing right now, because I started running before because I really wanted it to help me with singing. Because
your breathing.
Yeah, the whole breathing thing. And at first, I really didn't like to exercise that much because I never really exercised throughout my childhood years. But I really had to force myself and push myself in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then right after I completed my first 10-kilometer marathon, I felt great. And then ever since, I was like really addicted to it because it just gave me like a great feel of success. So like I just wanted to push myself further. And like after entering like a few 10-kilometer marathons, I feel like it's about time to try something more. So
a proper one.
Yeah, like a proper one. So I entered the 21-kilometer race this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's coming up soon.
In September, right before Melbourne.
Wow.
So I'm gonna be like really busy training with like my singing and performing and working and running. So it's pretty cool.
I guess lastly, do you have a message for your fans who may be watching this video right now?
Oh, hi everyone in Australia or anywhere else in the world. I'm Shiga, and I love to sing, and I hope my songs touches your heart. And if you are living in Melbourne, remember to buy our tickets and come down and see us in September.